You tapping in real quick for this UFC fight night in St. Louis. Derek Lewis versus Rodrigo Nascimento. Parlay final thought video. You understand what I'm saying to you? I did post a previous parlay video, but at that point in time, I was siding with the boy Esteban Ribovics to go ahead and get it done. Now, upon further investigation, I've come to the conclusion that Esteban Ribovics is just too fucking easy to get hit and too easy to get to the ground. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, that chin is just too fucking vulnerable to be locked in a cage with a young man like Terrence McKinney. You understand what I'm saying to you? And he's entirely too easy to get to the ground and have his back taken to be locked in a cage with a young man like Terrence McKinney. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I have since changed that pick to Terrence McKinney at dog money to go ahead and get this one done inside the distance. By knockout, by submission, I'm not exactly sure which way it's going to go, but I do believe he's going to get him the fuck up out of there. He has a 4-inch reach or a 4.5-inch reach in this fight too. He's going to use that reach to his advantage. He's going to keep Esteban at the end of his punches. I'm not exactly sure how many he's going to have to keep him at the end of, though, because I do see him putting this young man's lights the fuck out, or at least clipping him, hopping on him, and securing his submission by taking one of his fucking limbs or just choking that young man the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying to you? He is entirely too vulnerable on the ground. Gives his back up too easily trying to get up. And Terrence McKinney will use that to his advantage, will sink in a rear naked choke, and will choke that young man unconscious on the way back to the fucking ground. So, with that being said, man, you know what I mean? We can go ahead and get into it. Not a whole lot's changed, just a couple tweaks. You understand what I'm saying to you? The main card is completely the same. Nothing to change in my personal opinion. No need to fuck with anything up there at all. We're going to smack on that main card. We're going to hit. Out of the 3 I like, at least 2 of them. I promise you. Trust me. Put them in. You understand what I'm saying to you? Those being Robellis, Woodson, and Ruziboev for my 3-legger that gets you plus 413. 4 times your money for 3 individuals that I am highly confident without a doubt in my mind, are going to come out victorious on Saturday night. You understand what I'm saying to you? Ruziboev is my most confident pick on the card, and he's still an underdog. You understand what I'm saying to you? Which is mind-blowing to me. I know we're in St. Louis, and that's where Buckley's from. I know Ruziboev is coming down to welterweight to fight Buckley in St. Louis. None of that matters to me. Ruziboev is a very disciplined individual. You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't see that weight cut being a problem down to welterweight. And I see him beating the fucking brakes off of Joaquin Buckley 10 times out of 10. Even if we got a 60%, if we got a Ruziboev at 60%, he still beats the fucking brakes off of Joaquin Buckley, with all due respect. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, the main card, without a doubt in my mind, will be victorious, and we will be cashing parlays. You understand what I'm saying to you? First being that 3-legger. In Robellis to Spain at minus 210. Catch these lines before they get any crazier. At minus 210, Woodson at minus 200, and Ruziboev at plus 132. Now, Robellis was at 170, 180, 190, 200. Now he's at 210. He's going to keep getting higher, man. Just like the boy Rob Becky was at minus 255, 265. I checked in, he was at minus 370. Hop on these lines. It's the only fucking reason I'm doing it, so early. You understand what I'm saying to you? I can't even get my words together because I want to get these parlays in so fucking bad. You know what I mean? My main card parlays are already in. You know what I'm saying? I just have to, follow up with a couple prelim parlays and a couple whole card parlays, as I already had them in as well. But like I said, I was siding with Esteban on some of them to go ahead and get it done, and that has since changed and made the payouts a lot better because McKinney's a dog. Yeah, so, yeah, that main core, that's what it is, man. Those 3, Robellis, Woodson, and Ruziboev for 4 times your money at plus 413. Lock them up. And then you can add in Rob Becky at minus 370 and Carlos Oberg at minus 265. and that'll get you plus 798. Almost 8 times your money on the main card. Lock them up. Put those parlays in, man. If you want to get spicy and you want to fuck with the main card, the main event, in my personal opinion, those 5 I just gave you, you can go ahead and lock them up in the parlay. And with that being the case, with motherfucking Robellis, Woodson, Rob Becky, motherfucking Ruziboev, and who else we got on the motherfucking? I'm tripping now. I'm fucking tripping now. Robellis, Woodson, Ruziboev, Rob Becky, and Carlos Oberg. With those 5 right there being locked up, and the only thing left being the main event, you can go both ways if you really, if you're really that intrigued to get spicy and fuck with the main event, then just go both ways, man. Nascimento on top of those 5, that'll get you plus 2,003, 20 times your money. If you're not feeling Nascimento, you can rock with Derek Lewis, and that'll get you plus 1,321, almost 14 times your money. You feel me? So either way you look at it, if you put in 4 tickets on the main card, you should hit on 3 of them. You understand what I'm saying to you? The 3-legger in motherfucking Robellis, Woodson, and Ruziboev. The 5-legger in motherfucking Robellis, Woodson, Ruziboev, Rob Becky, and Oberg. And then a 6-legger in Robellis, Woodson, Ruziboev, Rob Becky, Oberg, and either Nascimento or Lewis. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because I am that confident that those other 5 are going to get the victory. That's just up to the main event. And if that's the case, then we secured that parlay in the 3-legger. Then we secured that parlay in the 5-legger. And here we are at the main event, and we have a ticket in with both men topping off each ticket. You understand what I'm saying to you? One on this side and one on that side. So it really doesn't matter what the fuck happens. We can just enjoy the fuck out of that fight now. You feel what I'm saying to you? And either way it goes, we already up. And that's just extra credit. You understand what I'm saying to you? You feel me? So, like, that's the type of night I see us having on Saturday. And with that being said, I feel like, motherfuckers will already be up from the prelims, as well as a whole card or 2 parlay hitting prior to the prelims. You understand what I'm saying? Prior to the main card. You understand what I'm saying to you? And prior to the main event. You feel me? And what I mean by that is, on the prelims, a 3-legger that I really like on the prelims, you feel me, is Kevin Josette, Charles Johnson, and Terrence McKinney. You understand what I'm saying to you? And you can lock those 3 together. Excuse me what I'm saying. And they get you like 4 times your money too, man. My numbers is all over the place. But the 3 legs that I like on the prelims is Kevin Josette, Charles Johnson, and Terrence McKinney. You feel what I'm saying to you? That's going to smack. That prelim parlay is going to go ahead and pop the fuck off. You feel me? Now, I had a previous prelim parlay in that had, Kevin and Charles on that motherfucker, but I was siding with Esteban. So either which way you look, I guess I'm good because I covered my back door. Hopefully you'll do the same if you had Esteban and any of your prelim parlays or regular parlays. You understand what I'm saying to you? But to each their own, man. It's what I did. But I'm confident that 3-legger is going to go ahead and smack. So I locked that 3-legger up for a parlay on the prelims. And it's like almost 5 times your money. I know it's plus 4 something. You know what I mean? 457, 4 something. You know what I mean? I'm just not exactly sure. But it's between 4 and 5 times your money for those 3 legs on the prelims, if I'm not mistaken, man. You know what I mean? Do I got these motherfucking numbers, man? Plus 461, that might be the right number right there. I got so many numbers floating around right here in front of me, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? But with that being said, those are the 3, man. Those are the 3 for the prelims. It's motherfucking Josette, Johnson, and McKinney. And then for me, if I'm getting spicy on the motherfucking prelims, you feel me, then I'm going to take those 3, and I'm also going to add in Veronica Hardy and Tisha Tiny Tornado Torres Pennington, because I like her, man. She was like plus 105 last time I seen her too. I'll take her as a dog, you know what I mean, to go ahead and edge this one on the card, you feel me, more times than not. So that's me if I'm getting spicy. Or I take the females out You understand what I'm saying to you? And I'll rock with motherfucking Kevin Joseph, Charles Johnson, Terrence McKinney, the boy Trey Waters, and Chase Hooper. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'll rock with those 5 on the prelims if I'm getting spicy, you know what I mean? Or I'll rock with the other 5, the females, you know what I mean? If I wanted to throw a haymaker, I'll rock with all of them. Kevin Joseph, Charles Johnson, Terrence McKinney, Trey Waters, motherfucking Chase Hooper, Veronica Hardy, and Tisha Little Tiny Tornado Torres Pennington, you know what I mean? Like, that would be my haymaker on the prelims. I'm not altogether sure if I'm gonna get there with that yet or not. I might. I'll let you know if I do though, but I'm definitely to the window with the 3-piece. You know what I'm talking about? And the 3 amigos for me on the prelims is gonna be Kevin Joseph, Charles Johnson, and the boy Terrence McKinney. I know I'm redundant as a motherfucker, but it's for a reason, man. You know what I mean? I don't want motherfuckers to get the shit that's coming out my mouth wrong, as I already made one wrong assumption on a fight. Did my homework, you feel me? Rewatched some things the way that I should have in the first place instead of just going off of what I know from them 2 individuals, you feel me, and what I've already seen. I went back, you know what I mean, and did what I was supposed to do last night, and I corrected that error. You know what I'm saying? Now, main card parlays. For me, not main card, whole card parlays. For me, if we talking whole card, what do I really like for the whole card? I like Matus Rebecki. I like Carlos Olberg. I like the motherfucking boy Kevin Joseph, Robelis de Spain, Sean Woodson, and Nursultan Razibov. I like them, man. I don't like them, I love them, man. You know what I mean? I love that parlay right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs, man. 6 legs for plus 1,181. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's 6 legs with only one underdog who, in my personal opinion, does not belong being an underdog. So I'm taking advantage of that money line. But that 6 legs, I love it, man. I love that parlay. You understand what I'm saying to you? All over it. Been all over it. You know what I mean? Going to jump all over it some more. You know what I mean? If motherfuckers could push Razibov to even more of an underdog for some unforeseeable reason to me, I don't know what the fuck I might do, man. You know what I mean? But I love that parlay. Another one that I'm highly confident in, that I really like, that smacks at a great number, is a 8-legger. And that's Matus Rebecki, Carlos Olberg, the boy Kevin Joseph, Robelis de Spain, Sean Woodson, Terrence McKinney instead of Esteban, you know what I mean? Charles Johnson and Razibov. And taking Esteban up out of there and putting Terrence in there, you understand what I'm saying to you, elevates that 8-leg parlay ticket to plus 7,278. Almost 73 times your money. You understand what I'm saying to you? And that's a confident parlay for me for the whole card, man. The 3 dogs on there being Razibov, Charles Johnson, and Terrence McKinney. And I see Terrence McKinney getting this one done inside the distance, man. And he's going to knock this young man out. He's going to use that 4-inch reach. He's going to use that precision. He's going to use that power. He's going to fuck this man up. I've come to the conclusion that he's going to fuck this man up. His chin is too vulnerable. His back, his neck, he's just too vulnerable. Charles Johnson, in my personal opinion, he's going to beat the fucking brakes off of Jake. Who the fuck is it, Jake Hadley, man? Maybe I'll be checked in the comments and have to come back to this motherfucking video on Sunday and rub something in my chest. But I highly doubt it. And for anybody who feels as though, you know, I've lost my fucking mind and Jake Hadley's going to do whatever the fuck it is you think Jake Hadley's going to do to Charles Johnson, when that doesn't happen on Saturday, please tap back in on Sunday with that same energy. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, man, Razibov. I think It's crazy. I don't want to say I know, because I don't want to be no arrogant motherfucker, you feel me? No cocky little fucking, prick on this motherfucker or nothing like that, man. But I feel like I know Ruziboev wins this fight 10 times out of 10, man. You know what I mean? Like, he knocks this man out 6 times and submits him 4. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe something somewhere is happening that I don't know about, or somebody somewhere just knows something that I don't know anything about, which it wouldn't be the first time, man. But I highly fucking doubt it, man. I'm highly confident in those 3 dogs, man. Ruziboev, Charles, and Terrence, man. Shit, we talking about dogs. I like Tisha as a slight dog, and I like Chase Hooper as a slight dog too, man. I mean, I like 1, 2, 3. What we talking about for underdogs on this card, man? I like Veronica and Kevin. Charles is an underdog. Tisha's an underdog. Terrence is an underdog. Chase is an underdog. Ruziboev is an underdog. And I ain't gonna hold you, man. I kind of like Nascimento in the main event, to get this one done by a boring decision or rear naked choke submission. Derek Lewis's kryptonite. You feel me? But with that being said, man, I'm very, very confident in 3 dogs. And I like 6 dogs. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's that with that. As far as them prelims is concerned, the parlay that I really like, that I believe is going to pop, is a 3-legger for between 4 and 5 times your money, about 4.5 times your money. And that's motherfucking Kevin Jawsett, Charles Johnson, and Terrence McKinney. The main card that I know is going to pop off is a 3-legger for 4 times your money with Robelis de Spain, Sean Woodson, and Nursultan Ruziboev. And then also a 5-legger on the main card with Robelis de Spain, Sean Woodson, Nursultan Ruziboev, Matus Rabecki, and Carlos Ulberg. And that one's hitting for just about 8 times your money. You know what I mean? So you got a parlay for 4 times your money. You got a parlay for 8 times your money. I love both of them on the main card. And then, like I said, being as though I love those 5 legs, only things left on the main card is the main event. You could put a ticket in and go both ways. And in my personal opinion, anybody who goes off of what I'm saying right here and follows them parlay tickets, man, y'all should hit. If y'all put in 4 tickets, the 3-legger, the 5-legger, and then 2 6-leggers, so you can go both way on the main event, you should cash 3 out of those 4 tickets without a doubt in my mind on the main event. On the prelims, you should be able to cash on the motherfucking Kevin Jawsett, Charles Johnson, and Terrence McKinney ticket without a doubt in my mind. And for the whole card parlay, you should definitely be able to go ahead and cash on the Matus Rabecki, Carlos Ulberg, Kevin Jawsett, Robelis de Spain, Sean Woodson, and Nursultan Ruziboev for almost 12 times your money at plus 1181. And also for the whole card, I like Rabecki, Los, Kevin, Robelis, Sean, Terrence, Charles, and Ruziboev for plus 7,278, almost 73 times your money, man. And for, like I said, for individuals out there that don't like rolling the dice on the dogs, don't like the stress of having an underdog on a card and all that, you can put a 5-legger together for just about 5 times your money across this card. It'll hit you for plus 452. That'll be Matus Rabecki, Carlos Ulberg, Kevin Jawsett, Robelis de Spain, and Sean Woodson. Those 5 together will get you just about 5 times your money at plus 452. That's it, man. We just about at a dub. We just about 20 minutes. That's more than what I wanted to do anyway. It is what it is, though. It's how the ball count bounce and the cookie crumble. That's that with that, man. I'm tapping out. I'll tap back in later. I appreciate anybody who tapped in with me.